Welcome back, my fellow Kasha buds. We're going to check the young lovebirds that we put some tape because it's been splay legs once it was hatched, and now it's almost 3 weeks. And let's see. There it is, my fellow Kasha buds. The Bayou Ewing lovebirds. Now it can stand on its own, and let's see. Yes, that's the tape that I put from my previous vlog, and still intact right now that is almost 39 days old. As you can see, it gives support to these lovebirds as it walks and stands. It's very useful if you have some chicks that are splayed as they are born. The main reason why they are splay legs, you don't, as a breeder, we don't provide them some nesting materials like shredded wood or some nesting materials like moringa leaves and stem. So you can see this lovebird is very healthy. Only the issue is the legs that are splayed, but I think it's almost okay right now. Let's observe this lovebirds as I record it. As you can see, she can walk with the support of the tape that I put, but we need to not remove that tape until it's fully fixed and recover from it, able to walk permanently, because I think without that tape both of his legs are separate. See, this is the previous vlog that I did, my fellow Kasha Bobs, and that's it. It's still young chicks, and look at that legs, both are fully spread. It is impossible for these young chicks lovebirds to able to walk. What important is we keep on monitoring every nest box of our breeder, check their offspring, and this is what we found, and immediately we provide some masking tape. We can fix these young lovebirds at this young of age, around 15 days old. If we're going to fix it around 2 days to 6 days, it's very impossible, because at that young size, the tape that we're going to put will be too small for it, as these chicks will grow. So the prepared age or days for these chicks to put some tape, as they are splay legs, is around 15 days above until 20 days old, up to 45 days or even 60 days old, for them to support and able to practice walking as intact legs. So that's it. Hope this video will give you some information and tips on how to pick some splay legs offspring, because this is common, most especially if we don't provide some proper nesting material to their nest box. Some nest box are really clear without nesting materials, and most of the offspring lead to this happen, and it's very poor for us as a breeder if we don't monitor our young chicks as they grow and not able to fix that, because it's impossible for these young chicks as they grow, as their legs are splayed. How can they breed? Most especially if this young chicks is a male or female, how he or she going to mate with her bonded pair? How can they provide offspring if in mating there's already a problem? It's impossible for them to up their buttocks, or their partner is unable to reach this play leg partner. So that's it. We need to fix it as for their future breeding purposes, for them to able to walk, to fly, and for free without any problem with their other lovebirds. So first we need to measure the tape that we're going to put. We're going to make sure that the tape are measured so that it's not that very wide. It's just almost 1/2 inch the size of the tape, the length that we're going to put, or maybe around 1 inch, to make both legs are intact and parallel. That's it. At this time I'm measuring it, and that's it. I already measured the tape. I cut one piece and going to connect it with this other piece of tape
once we put it on the legs. Okay, some tape here.
Sometimes it's for us as a breeder, if we're new to this, it's hard for us to make some alignment, because sometimes we might hurt the legs of these young lovebirds or able to hurt them, but we need to hold them not that tight for them not to be hurt. Now we are ready to put the tape. That's it. We're going to fold it in half again. And this is nice one. And if we're going to put this to their legs, we're going to make sure that it's not full tight, or else the legs of this young offspring will not get hurt or not being injured, because if it is too tight, the legs will lead to some wound, because the tape that we use is fully tight.
For any assistance,
There you go. That's it. There's some little space to move. The other part, excuse me. The chicks is keep on moving, and it's hard for me to get the other legs, but if we are already familiar with doing this for how many times, we're able to hold it tightly as we put the tape like that. I'm measuring it, my fellow Kasha Bobs. As you can see, each 1 inch, and it's time to put the other adhesive tape, masking tape. There you go. A closer view for you to know perfectly, fellow Kasha Bobs. There you go. It's hard for it to walk, but as a result, 100%
Cut the
fix.
tape. Make sure you're going to do it carefully.
Okay, that is only from the start, but if we already balance
Going to try to walk now.
how to walk,
See?
it's not hard for them. They will thank us as they walk, as they grow up. And you're wondering why I have some food on the
Learn how to
plate,
balance.
red plate. It's food for the lovebirds. I'm going to soak my hand on it
Balance.
as I return back the lovebirds from the nest back, so that the parent will not notice that I hold their chicks, or else this young
Simple way.
lovebirds play legs
Same
will not be fed by the
legs,
parents,
chicks,
because they will
lovebirds.
smell that some other smell of this young chicks. So I'm going to soak these young chicks to that food as I return it back. Again, thank you for watching, my fellow Kasha Bobs.
Okay.